We live with our weaknesses 24/7. Our weaknesses are the only enemy that we have in the world. Everybody else is an opponent, which means that, when we choose a partner, we choose a partner that does not, have the same weaknesses as we do, because we already are losing so many battles, against them, which, make us, feel, sad and make us perform at levels which are a lot less than our abilities, that the last thing we need is to have somebody who has the same weaknesses as us, because then we will be losing the battles against their weaknesses as well. So we do pick people who have different weaknesses than ours, much more than we pick people that have different strengths than ours. We need to be compatible, and that compatibility, that it's something which is very important, and we do it in a way which is not really, there is no strategy here. It's amazing how people...
It's innate, right? Like
it's innate.
It comes from within, and it's funny that you say compatibility, because specifically with relationships, the conventional wisdom with respect to compatibility is thinking about common interests and and things, the positives that a couple does together. But it seems to me that when you make a decision, even if you understand it or not, the compatibility has more to do with
the weaknesses.
With the weaknesses.
Exactly. Why would you want to spend more time with yourself in a relationship? The last thing, you go in a relationship to spend less time with yourself, which means that, you go in a relationship to spend less time with your weaknesses and even, your strengths, because you spend already 24/7, with them. So you're looking in a relationship as, if you will, an emergency exit from your own weaknesses. And that's something that, we use, and we do use the relationships that we form as emergency exits of our weaknesses, because we need to find people, and we search, to find people that have different weaknesses than ours. And that's why somebody who's overly pessimistic will very rarely pick a person who is as pessimistic as they are, because then they will reinforce something that already gives them sadness and takes away from their lives. So, and that's why we see people actually in relationships which really, the more pessimistic somebody becomes as their relationship, and this is the interesting part here, as their relationship goes on, and especially for people that, stay together for many, many years, the more one partner attains a characteristic, the more the other partner goes the other way. So as the relationship, develops, people, it's not that they change, it's just that they need to take the other side. A relationship is almost like a government and an opposition, party, which that's why we often actually you see people arguing for meaningless, things. Why? Because they need to defend their uniqueness. They need to show that I'm here. Those are, this is my opinion, which is different, than yours. And it's interesting enough that as time goes by, you see people actually being together for many, many years, and their opinions of things just, diverge, because they need to maintain that uniqueness. They need to feel that they have not surrendered everything to their relationship, and they do that by just having an opinion which is different from their partner. And if, closing here, if they can, do that in a civilized way and in a respectful way to each other, then the relationship, can be maintained and can be a healthy and loving relationship. And if they use those differences in opinions as, points to attack each other, never-ending, attacks, just keep on attacking all the time, then the relationship either becomes too toxic or it ends.